what it means to be a doctor. I've been a doctor for 33 years. Seems like a long time, doesn't it? And I've taught a lot of medical students over that time. And it always surprises me that they don't really know why they're at medical school, what the end result is. If you go to airline pilot school, I'm sure you know that at the end you'll be entitled to fly a plane. So, what does it mean to become a doctor? First thing is you are to cure sickness or illness. When a patient comes to see you, they're unwell or sick, and ideally you can fix it all up. That may not always be possible. So the second thing is to alleviate, maybe heart failure. You can't cure it, but you can control it with medication. And if you're not able to alleviate, third thing is if it's a fatal illness such as cancer, you can console the patient, counsel the patient, and allow them to come to accept their illness or their fatal illness along with their family. So now you know why you want to be, what it means to be a doctor. Okay, what are the privileges of being a doctor? I mean, when you're registered or board certified, what is it that you're allowed to do that guy out sweeping the car park in front of the hospital is not allowed to do? First thing is to write a prescription for medications that can be potentially dangerous or addictive. You don't have to know how to write it in Latin, but you need to know to find out how to write a proper script. Second thing is to treat a fracture. Most countries require you to be a registered doctor to be able to treat a fracture. I know there are bone setters, but that's something of the past. Next thing is to perform surgery, cut skin, cut tissues. Most countries require you to be registered to be able to do that. Next thing is to deliver a baby. Hey, wait a minute, settle down. I know that you don't have to be a doctor to deliver a baby, but if you are a doctor, you need to be able to know how to deliver a baby. It's no use being on the ski slopes. A woman goes into labor and you say, hey, wait a minute, I'm a psychiatrist or cardiac surgeon. You're supposed to be able to do it. The next thing is to be able to treat cancer. Most countries only allow registered doctors to undertake the treatment of cancer, which requires a lot of expertise and a lot of knowledge of potentially very serious medications. And finally, this is the one that most students don't seem to know or appreciate, is to fill out a death certificate. This is a very important function taken very seriously by the courts and legal authorities in your country. So you need to know how to do it, how to fill it out accurately. It's your last duty to your patient who may have a fatal illness and passes away. Do it properly. It's also very important to the family of the deceased. They will read your death certificate many times in the future. Just don't palm it off onto a colleague. If your patient does pass away, go and see the deceased patient, fill out the certificate accurately. So there you have it. At least you know why you're at medical school and spending all those hours studying. It's a great career, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for your interest today.